Factsverse presents Teen that was attacked by her classmates gets the sweetest revenge. Some people remember high school as the greatest days of their lives. Others remember it more differently. For some, high school was a time of insecurity, bullying, and daily struggles. Sadly, Desiree Turner struggled more in high school than most. Desiree was like most typical 17-year-olds. She went to high school, she had friends, she worked hard to keep her grades up. She lived in Utah and attended Green Canyon High School in North Logan. Desiree was looking forward to college, and when she wasn't in school, she was at home with her loving parents. She was living the teenage dream until one day when something happened to ruin all of it. When school let out one afternoon, Desiree started walking home like she did every other day. Two of her fellow students, Coulter Peterson and Jason Decker, followed her, waiting until she was alone. When there was nobody around, the two boys knocked her to the ground and tried to rob her. She fought back as best as she could, but they were boys and there were two of them, and the struggle came to an end when a gunshot went off. After the gunshot, everything went black. Desiree woke up in the hospital and had no memory of anything after being knocked down. She was lying in a hospital bed, paralyzed. The doctors told her that she had been shot in the head. They found her in a ditch 8 hours after she was shot. For a while, they didn't think that she would pull through at all. The bullet had damaged her brain so severely that she couldn't speak correctly. All of her muscles were also in spasms. Everything she knew up until the day she was shot had to be relearned all over again. Desiree remembered who pushed her to the ground, though, and she told the police. When they arrested Jason and Coulter, they found out the boys often talked about gun violence and school shootings. The police were horrified that they graduated from talking about it to actually doing it. To avoid a trial that would likely result in the boys being found guilty, their attorneys advised them to plead guilty, and they both did. They each received a sentence of 15 years to life for the attempt on Desiree's life. Before the sentencing, the judge asked if anybody wanted to make a statement. Desiree was in the courtroom, and finally it was time for her to face her assailants. When it was time for Desiree to speak, she had a lot to say. She looked at both of her attackers and she said, "You shouldn't have messed with me because I'm tougher than a bullet. I hate you. I hate what you did to me. I hate that I trusted you." She says being able to stand up to her attackers like that and tell them how they felt, it was cathartic for her. Just because her attackers were now behind bars and she was able to confront them, her journey still wasn't over. She had a very long and painful recovery ahead. She suffered from constant headaches. Her muscles convulsed continuously. She lost her vision. She was paralyzed on the left side. Her friends and people in the community supported Desiree and they donated gifts. She got a bicycle to use once she regained the use of her legs so that she could get stronger. The love and support she felt were terrific, but she wanted more. Desiree dreamed of the perfect night. Homecoming was approaching, and she wanted to feel like Cinderella. Being crowned homecoming queen was her dream, but she didn't think she'd ever have a chance at it. Because of her injuries, she knew she'd have to stay home on prom night anyway. Desiree was shocked, though, when her dream did come true. Her classmates came together and they voted Desiree homecoming queen. Her father accompanied her to the football field in front of the entire school while they cheered. He walked her to the homecoming king, and she felt like a princess. She survived the attack, she healed, and her dream came true of becoming homecoming queen. She had college and a future to look forward to. Her assailants had nothing in their future but prison. For Desiree, living a happy and full life would be the best revenge. She'll never forget what happened to her, and it makes her trust those around her a bit less, but she survived. Those two classmates that attacked her would not destroy her teenage dream. The rest of her classmates made sure that dream came true. Subscribe for more.